Good afternoon, second graders. We are going to learn in social studies today about the community and citizens. The community is where we live, and citizens are the people that live within that community. So I'm going to show you a few charts about how a community is set up, and then we are going to talk about today what it is like to be a good citizen in our community. So by the end of this lesson, you should be able to first be able to tell me what our community is set up as, and what it takes to be a good citizen. Today we're going to talk about the school community. Some citizens within the school community include the students. That would be you guys. The students are then in the teacher's classroom. Teachers. That would include myself, Miss Clardy, Mrs. Brown, Miss Smith, Mr. Miller. You're in one of our classrooms, and we are the teachers. These teachers would also include the music teacher, Mr. Bush, or the PE teacher, Mr. May. Above us are the principals of the school. This would include Mr. Blom. Mr. Blom then works for district members like the superintendent. The superintendent rules the whole district and all the other schools, because this is just Greenbrier, but there's also Willow Lake, Nora, what else? Allisonville. All these other schools have the same setup of students, teachers, principals, and then they all respond to the superintendent. If you think about your family community, so if I erase this community and I change school for family, you might have the children, the parents, maybe you have some grandparents that live with you, or aunts and uncles, or maybe some cousins. Some of you might even consider pets to be a part of your family community. All of these people are involved in your family community. Okay? But in order for this community to run well, in order for this community to be successful, all these people, you as the children, the parents, the cousins, the grandparents, the aunts and uncles, even the pets, need to be good citizens. So next, what we are going to talk about are how to be a good citizen. In order to be a good citizen, you might have to follow the rules, be kind, be responsible, be safe, and be respectful. Now, usually we talk about these things in school. Being kind to others, being kind to your classmates, being responsible and doing your work, being safe, making sure you're not running in the classroom, being respectful to your materials and to other teachers and to guest teachers. So sometimes we talk about these things at school and home. We might be referring to how you treat other people, but sometimes it's not just people, right? Sometimes it's also being kind, responsible, safe, and respectful to other things or property, like your pencil or the Chromebook that you borrowed from school, or even the books that you have at home, or let me think, maybe the chair that you're sitting on right now or the couch. Also, you need to be kind, responsible, safe, and respectful to places. So if I go to the park, I'm not going to drop all of my trash in the park because that's not being respectful or safe or responsible or really even kind. That's not being kind because if animals eat it, they could get sick. Responsible, I'm not following the rules and in placing my trash in a trash can. It's not safe because someone could get hurt from my trash or they could trip over it. And it's not respectful to the earth because that's littering. So to be a good citizen, you should follow these general rules of being kind, responsible, safe, and respectful. Today we talked about how to be a good citizen and what our community looks like. Now I need you to go back to Canvas and answer the 2 questions that are on your assignment.